But he again asked, hey Krishna, open your mouth. He want to show the pig. Krishna opened his mouth. He want to check the what is there inside the mouth. Whether he has eaten or mud or not. Krishna opened his mouth. He has seen all, for her amazement, he has seen all the 14 lokas, heavenly spheres in that mouth. She was stunned. Just like no words from the mouth. Here what is her situation is Swami's face. Is this a dream? Or a magic spell? A cast by a magician? Is it true or false? As I am awake or sleeping? Am I Yashoda? These all the thoughts came in the mind. At this instant, Krishna, he knows pretty well. Yashoda should not realize that Krishna is the incarnation of divinity. He should be pretending, the Yashoda character should be like that only. For her realization, he again closed her mouth. At that time he thought Krishna is not ordinary person. He is God. But once he called, oh no, Krishna is my son. He again fallen. Thus Yashoda's love towards Krishna is called Vatsalya Bhakti. Vatsalya means, is my son, my daughter, my grandson, this. Whereas the devotion of Gopikas is called Mathura Bhakti. The full of nectar. Our devotion should be Mathura Bhakti. The Gopikas thought that Krishna, we are yours. We belong to yours. Whereas Yashoda thought that, hey Krishna, you are mine. There is a lot of differentiation in the thinking. He thought this ordinary child, just like Narada, just like Vishwamitra. Swami beautifully compiling here. Rama was the very embodiment of divinity, he told to Dasharatha. But when on the way, he told the mantras Bala and Atibala. Even the eminent sages like Vishwamitra, Narada, Yashoda, everybody in the magic spell cast by Maya, illusion. What about the ignorant human beings we are? The greatest personalities are illusion is Maya. What about our poor human beings? We are also totally in the Maya. I can conclude in 10 minutes, madam. I'm approaching my syllabus. I'm seeing the time and telling. Here, Shiva's bow is now next step. Thousands of strong men wield that great bow of Shiva into the open kingdom of this Janaka. So many princes came from entire Bharat to lift that bow to win the hand of Sita. They are more interested in winning the hand of Sita than facing the trial of strength. Record these words. They are interested in winning the hand of Sita, to catch the hand of Sita, than in facing the trial of strength. But whereas Lakshmana and Rama, they are very simple, obedient persons, just simply follow the commands of Vishwamitra. They are not having any expectation, but all the fellows came with a lot of expectation. All the princesses, they tried, they lift the bow of Shiva, but they are unable to lift. They came to the streets with shy and humiliation. Here, some Ramayanas narrated that the presence of Ravana. Here also Swami says Ravana was there. The first interaction, but Ravana may not recognize Sri Rama. The first collision of Rama and Sri Ravana, this is the place. The Ravana also came to lift the bow to catch the hand of Sita. He also tried, but he was fallen. That bow was fallen on his body. Everybody laughing, shouting, insulting. Ravana felt very much annoyed. He was wounded. All his 10 heads was broken away. This is right time came. Vishwamitra, it is eyesight, instructed Rama. Rama, the time has come. You can go there. Rama walked very calmly, very patiently to that Shiva place, that arrow, Shiva bow. All the people are thinking that in the court, he is a tender boy of 14 years. He walking toward that Shiva bow. It looks ridiculous. How a young boy, how a small boy can lift the matchless bow of Shiva? But when Rama reached that bow of Shiva, he raised with his left hand, not right hand also. There were thunderous applause in the court. When Rama tried to bend the bow for tying the string, the bow was snapped with two pieces. So much sound was there. The people clapped loudly, longly. Clapping of hands loudly and longly. So much rejoice was there. Everywhere Rama, 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 Ramachandra ki Prabhu ki jai, Ramachandra Prabhu ki jai. So Rama win the hand of Sita. Then Vishwamitra asked Rama, Rama, are ready to marry Sita. You see the beauty of Rama character here. Nowadays, our children are marrying and bringing their so many, not every family, but here see how much he is a good parent, he is a good son, he is a good student, he is a good brother, he is a good friend, he is a good husband. Anybody may be single, he may be a good son, he may not be a good student, he may not be a good brother, but all the essential qualities were manifested in Rama's character. Simply Rama told that, Maharshi, Guruji, I have to take the permission of my parents. Then only I will marry Sita. Up to that, I never even not at all see the face of Sita itself. After permission of my parents only, I will marry. Then immediately Janaka sent the message to that Dasharatha Maharaj. So the message was reached. All the persons in the Janaka Maharaj Samra and Midla, they are everybody happy that they are going to see the jubilation joy of the Sita Rama Kalyana. And the Sita Rama Kalyana is nothing but the Loka Kalyana. Why you are celebrating Sita Rama Kalyana? Every village on Sri Rama Day. Sita Rama Kalyana is nothing but the Kalyana of Loka Kalyana, the Vishwa Kalyana. We are thinking that the Kalyana, we are performing marriage in our home. That's the beauty of Rama Avatar. They sang many songs. So much joy was there. That's the received the message. He accompanied all his queens, all the ministers. Everybody came there to Mithila. Janaka received with a lot of respect, courtesy. He extended his full hospitality to Dasharatha and all the preparations were made for the Kalyana of Rama and Sita. Rama was decorated beautifully with so much ornaments. The marriage, they entered into the marriage pandal. Here the Indian system is, Indian custom, the Indian culture and spirituality is a beautiful one. We think that it's not foolish things. Everything was spiritual, everything was scientific that was narrated in our Indian system. Indian custom is that the bride and bridegroom should pour one each other's head a handful of sacred grain, that's called Akshita in Telugu. It's made up of rice and mixed with paspu. Here Rama and Sita both are royal reignees. The arrangements are made and Rama and Sita pouring precious pearls. At our Kalyana also, because I have performed 3-4 Kalyanas before I am coming to Chennai, I have given commentary for that Kalyana for 2 hours. We mix some pearls in that Akshita because we are not so rich to pour, just like Rama. They total are pearls. They are pouring their heads. Here the beauty is the white pearls shown with orange color when they were in the hands of Sita, because Sita has painted her hands red. These orange and red pearls, when pearls was kept by Sita, placed on the white turban of Rama, it becomes white again. When all the pearls fell on the body of blue, Nila Megha Shyama, Rama was blue, Krishna was blue. Why was Rama was blue? Why Krishna was blue? I used to tell for Balavika's children. The sky is blue. You cannot measure the sky. The sea is blue. You cannot find where we may measure, but for small children we should tell that we cannot measure sea. So that cannot be measured infinity in blue color. So the sky is blue, the sea is blue, so the God is blue. Nila Megha Shyama, Rama was in blue color, so also Krishna. The perils was changed into blue shape. Final para for my topic today. What's the marriage of Rama and Sita? It's a marriage nothing but Prakriti and Paramatma. Rama is Paramatma and Sita and Prakriti. It's a marriage between Prakriti and Paramatma. Prakriti is not different from Paramatma. We should be in the Prakriti and realize Paramatma. We should not be in the illusion of the Prakriti itself. We can enjoy the Prakriti, but we must reach our ultimate goal, Paramatma. Since Sita was born of Sita, he is called Bhuja. She was born in Bhu, earth. Sita's mother was earth itself. But earth is having magnetic power. In today's morning session also, I narrated because I will tell science also, not only spirituality in my satsanga. Because I am a science student. I have made an experiment on G. The gravitational pull of earth is measured in G. Here's how many parts, at least some science students are there. You can measure the gravitational pull of earth is measured in G. The value of G is between -1 and +1. It should be between -1 and +1. There is experiment, pendulum experiment is there. I have done in intermediate +2. So that magnetic power, she was the daughter of earth, she had that magnetic power. That power only he easily lifted her, simply thrown away. Once when she was small kid, the ball was gone there, she simply moved that. Janaka has seen that. That was so many people, thousands of people were carrying how Sita was lifted very easily. At that time, Janaka was concluding that Sita moved this Shiva arrow, Shiva bow easily. My son-in-law should be, the Shiva bow should be lifted, and then only he concluded that he had made the arrangement like that. So, Rama is nothing but a beautiful magnet. Rama is totally a perfect magnet. That's why immediately that bow was lifted. So the marriage of Sita and Rama is nothing but the marriage for well-being of the entire mankind. They perform the marriage of Rama and Sita in a grand scale. Everybody enjoy the beauty of that Rama. I will finish my satsanga with one Rama bhajan. Ram 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 Paramasu Mangala Ram 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 Paramasu Mangala Ram 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 Janani Janaki Jeevana Ram Janani Janaki